Hi Scorpio, Happy New Year. This is your forecast for the month of January 2017. This is a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, or Scorpio Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, provided on the link at the upper corner. If you have visited the site before, you'll need to clear your browser's cache for the schedule button to function properly. The third week, you have a major card. This is an important week for you. This is the Lover's card. So this is all about partnerships and important choices. So you could have connections that deal with lovers, business partnerships, friends, any kind of connection to others. This could also be a week, again, getting back to health, where there's a connection to healers of some sort. But you are now facing some kind of choice. There is an adjustment that needs to be made, or some important decision. You're at the fork in the road. This may be an ordeal, or maybe you're looking back and reviewing an important relationship in your life in some way. You're at a crossroads and you're faced with two very different outcomes, and you're having to decide which way to go. Some of you may be struggling with temptation. The Empress card was all about physical well-being, sensuality, pleasure, and perhaps you are struggling with temptation this week. This is a choice that you're making, and it's likely to have some kind of important consequence attached to it. Now, some of you, maybe you're choosing between two partners in a love affair. Maybe you're torn between two people. Now, for some of you, this is going to be a week where maybe you made some bad choices. Maybe you've reached the end of a love affair. There's been some inconsistency, or maybe you are resistant to being in love because you would like to have your freedom at all costs. Maybe you have a fear of commitment. Some of you will be dealing with the consequences of some ill-considered decisions. Maybe there's infidelity or some marital problems, or you're just involved in some type of unhealthy relationship. Or again, you could be dealing with health problems. This could be a week where if things are not going smoothly, there could be hurt feelings or quarrels, separation, disagreements. You could be part of an alliance that somehow is broken up by some external force. So this is going to give you the opportunity this week to repair whatever needs to be fixed or clarified. And so you're going to find yourself in situations where your awareness becomes heightened, and you may gain a greater understanding of other people in the process that lends itself to your peace of mind. There could be a couple of people that you meet this week that are very important to your future, or you may be reconnecting with people from your past. Whatever it is, this is a week where you have a very strong sense of responsibility. You're dedicated to your cause. And on top of that, you've got a lot of magnetism and personal appeal. And it's going to attract people into your circle of influence. However, this can be very distracting as well and make it more difficult for you to achieve your goals. Even though you find the company of others enjoyable and they're enjoying your company, it can take you off track where you need to be. Let's say this is a week where everybody wants to connect to you. They want to get your advice. They need your assistance. They want to have lunch. They want to have coffee. In the meantime, while that's enjoyable, you're not producing what you need to. If you are having any difficulties in your connections, what is going to be helpful is a sense of humor, to be objective, to recognize that we don't all think alike, we don't all speak alike, and it's okay to have a difference of opinion without feeling personally threatened or insulted. And the more you can make others feel comfortable with regard to that, the better it is for you. So this could be a week where you're feeling, a sense of high. You're very playful, you're spontaneous, you're willing to take a risk. And on top of that, you may find that your talents are indeed blossoming. You may be more artistically inclined or academically creative this week. In fact, your talents could bring you some type of recognition. You may be receiving some kind of award, a promotion, some honors. Maybe you're getting a bonus, or even it could be as small as an apology. However, even the best of your relationships could encounter some type of strain or tension this week. So you may be feeling the need to repress those emotions, and maybe that's what the Ten of Wands is all about. You're holding back. But just know that you should openly express how you feel, because in not doing so, you're going to create more difficulties. First of all, it's not healthy for you. It wears on your physical health, and you never get a chance to clarify, the things with the other person and give them an opportunity to make some changes if that's what's necessary. You may also need to be more in touch with your authentic self, rather than trying to be or expect others to be everything you want them to, trying to fit a particular mold or vision, trying to seek out who you are in the context of someone else's validation. When you let all of that go, and you're also not trying to mold other people, your relationships obviously are going to improve. So this is a week where you need to be mindful of being too subservient, too passive, giving in too much, being too jealous, or simply riding on your charm to get you through. So this is a week where there's a strong focus on attainment of success, recognition, being in the spotlight, receiving your due. For some of you, this is a time where you're going to decide you're going to stop struggling and accept what is, whether that is who you are or what another person is.